What is going on, YouTube? Welcome to our first road trip in the Tesla Model Y. We are going from Orange County, California to Las Vegas, Nevada, or some people like to call it Nevada. So this is gonna be my first big road trip in the Tesla. The last road trip we went to was San Diego, which wasn't too bad. Had to supercharge once to get back home. So let's go ahead and see what the Tesla navigation says compared to a better route planner. Some people like to use that one because you can see where your stops are going to be. You can plan it out more and add more stops, and also you can choose how many percentage you want to come back with and arrive at your destination with. So let's go ahead and see and compare the differences. So let's go ahead and navigate on the Tesla navigation. And let's see what it says on here. I did charge up to 100% last night. So it shows we're gonna be at Yermo for 15 minutes, and then we're gonna get at the Palazzo for 16%, which I don't really like because that means I'm gonna have to charge right when I get there. And let's go ahead and see what a better route planner shows. So this is where we're at right now. We're in a shopping center. And let's go ahead and see. I wanted to at least arrive with 40%. So it's showing we're gonna get there in 4 hours and 26 minutes. Charge in Baker, we're gonna get there with 19%, which isn't too bad. We're gonna charge for 28 minutes, and then we're gonna arrive with 40%, which that sounds better than the Tesla one showing 16%. So I think I'm gonna have to go with the Baker supercharger. So I'm gonna navigate on the Tesla navigation to Baker so that we can arrive there in Vegas with a higher percentage than 16%. So let's go ahead and get this road trip started. We got the wifey here and the kiddo. Alrighty guys, we're gonna go ahead and start this road trip. We are on the road. We already seen 2 Model 3s and a Model S. I am on autopilot already. First stop will be Baker, and it's already telling me to put my hands on this thing. First stop will be Baker, and we'll see how that goes. I'm just gonna drive on autopilot for the most part. I'm gonna try to keep it at 75, 80. Typically how I would normally drive if I had a ICE car. So I want to see how it is. I do use percentage. It's more accurate. People say to keep it in percentage than miles. And we're already telling me to put my hands on the steering wheel. I think because of the rain. We'll see how Tesla Vision does also, since my Model Y has Tesla Vision and it doesn't have radar anymore. Alrighty guys, keep you guys posted. Here we are going down the 241 toll road over here in California. I always like this view when I go down the toll road. And I'm also keeping the AC set to 65. I'm just going to keep it how I normally would if I had a ICE car, like I said. So we'll see how AC plays a factor. I know AC, the weather, terrain, and all that play a significant part in EV vehicles. So we're already at 92%. We left with 99%. Already took a massive hit. In my opinion, we're going to arrive in Baker with 30%. And for those of you who don't know, I do not have full self-driving, so I'm gonna have to change lanes and then re-engage autopilot for the most part. So here we are. We're gonna head on to the 91 East. It's always traffic here, especially in the morning, but going to Riverside, it's not that traffic. It's always in the morning going west. That's always traffic for all those people who work in Riverside and commute to the OC. So we're gonna head on to the 15 after the 91, and it says regenerative braking has been temporarily reduced. I think it was because I charged 200% last night. I'm not too sure, but hopefully we can get that back. But keep you guys posted on to the next one. We just passed by Supercharger. We got about 40 minutes, it looks like, to the Baker Supercharger. Traffic hasn't been too bad at all. There hasn't been really much traffic. Been on 80 for the most part on autopilot. There's been some people, you know, going down the 15. There's always people driving 90 or 100 even. But I've been keeping it steady at 75 to 80 on autopilot, which isn't too bad. I don't mind. The only thing I do wish I do have is auto lane change on full self-driving. That would be very convenient instead of me deactivating autopilot all the time and then re-engaging it on cruise control. But other than that, let's go ahead and see our watt hours per mile right now. So we left at 9:10 a.m. It's about 11:02 a.m. We're at 51% state of charge. Our watt hours per mile is 297 miles, and it is currently 90 degrees outside. The temperature has definitely gone up. We left where I lived, it was about 75 degrees and cloudy. Now we are in Yermo, and it's about 90 degrees and sunny. And we're gonna get to Baker Supercharger with 38%. We'll be there in 39 minutes. I checked already, there isn't too much around the Supercharger. I think there's only a Dairy Queen and a Tapioca Express, and then there's also a restroom to use. Hopefully there isn't too many people there. I think it has like 38 stalls. Last time I checked it had 2 available, so plenty of Superchargers, and we should be on our way there, so we'll keep you guys updated. We just arrived at the Baker Supercharger. Got here with about 36%. Watt hours per mile was at 282. We drove about 169 miles. Let's go ahead and supercharge. Looks like the kiddo woke up too from his little nap. How was that?
Wasn't bad.
Wasn't bad. Alright, let's go ahead and supercharge. let's go ahead and see how we are gonna do. Let's go ahead and set it to, let me put 90%. So about 30 minutes we'll be here. Not too bad, not too bad. I had it at 100, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there. I still have my free supercharging, so we're gonna go ahead and charge up. Keep you guys posted. Just got the Dairy Queen. It's already been 5 minutes, it seems. The last it said was 30 minutes. We're already at 59%. Got 25 minutes remaining. It is 100 degrees out over here already. Not too many Teslas here, so that's a good thing. We are getting about 94 kilowatts an hour and 392 miles per hour. It was at 500 earlier. We got the Dairy Queen. Alrighty guys, keep you guys posted. How are we doing on the bugs? Any bugs? Front seems to be fine. Looks like they have some other chargers. Looks like an EV Go, I think. It's pretty windy out here. We got a Shell station and a Dairy Queen. So we got some few Model Ys and a few Model 3s. So we're just about almost done supercharging. That was a pretty quick 30 minutes. We have about 5 minutes left. If you guys didn't know, this does have 40 stalls here. It is a level 2 supercharger. It is 150 kilowatts max. I think the highest one is a 250 kilowatt level 3. This is still pretty fast, I think. And that was a quick 30 minutes. We got some food, used the restroom. If I were probably in a ice car, I probably would have maybe stopped for some food too. But yeah guys, we are almost done. We're almost at 90%. I still have my free supercharging miles, about 800 miles left. So this will be a free charge. And we are almost done. So if you guys didn't know, I have mine in percentage. If you have it in miles, I would probably put it in percentage. It's more accurate since it is a battery car. And when I fully charged it to 100%, it showed 329 miles. And I believe that's the highest when you fully charge it. So when we got here, it was about, I think it was 116 miles left. So we still could have made it to the next one, I think. I don't know what the next supercharger is, but we're almost done. Next stop will be Vegas. We'll see how much percentage we get there with. And there we have it. We are at full charge, 90%. Let's go ahead and unplug. 90%. I could have done 80 also, but since we are on a road trip, I like to do 90. Alrighty guys, let's go ahead and go back on this road trip to Vegas. Back on the road. We've got about 88 miles left to go to our destination in Vegas. We are staying at the hotel. We've got about an hour and 14 minutes. Sorry, I had to put on the hands on the steering wheel for autopilot. So we just left from the supercharger and we should be on our way back to Vegas, on our way. from our hotel. As you guys can see, I had to switch over to the iPhone. Freaking Sony battery was exhausted, it said. I don't have my spare battery, it's in the trunk. So here we are. Welcome to Vegas. There it is, Allegiant Stadium, home of the Las Vegas Raiders. For all the Raiders fans out there, let's go ahead and get on our way here. Wasn't too bad of a road trip. We average 323 watt hours per mile since that bigger charger, and it looks like it's about to get traffic over here. It is a Wednesday. Didn't expect traffic to be this bad, but it's almost 2 o'clock, so maybe people are getting off work. But we're down over here on the 15, and it's getting pretty traffic over here. I think it always gets traffic over here by the strip and all the hotels here. So we are here at the Las Vegas outlets. We're stopping here for about an hour or so. We're gonna do some shopping since our check-in is at 3 p.m. I know you can do early check-in, but we'll figure we go here and get the shopping over with, and the later days or the rest of the week we don't have to come back here. And there is also a supercharger here, which is pretty cool. So it is level 3. So I will probably charge up again before we leave this shopping center. After we shop, I'll probably charge it up again. But other than that, it was I think it was a successful road trip here to Vegas in the Tesla. First time. Wasn't too bad, honestly, that first charging stop. Sometimes we do one stop. If I had an ICE car, we do a regular pit stop, for food, or sometimes to fill up. Usually, if you have an ICE car, you don't have to fill up. You can make it to Vegas in one trip from where I live. But I mean, the supercharger wasn't too bad. I'd probably do this again. I'll probably do another part of the video where or maybe I'll make a new video. It depends how this turns out. But I might do another video, or I might just add it to this video where I show you guys driving back from Vegas to California. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Who knows? This might be the end, or this might be the part 1 of the road trip from OC to Vegas. All right, guys. Peace. Just a quick update video. We are at the Palazzo. I am actually in the level 1 parking structure, and there is some charging stations here. It is not Tesla, but it is ChargePoint, and I think there's like one on every parking level. So I'm on the first level. Finally got it to work. Took a while. I had to get the right one. But I am using the J1772 adapter, I believe it is. And right now, on the screen, there it is. Charging. Let's go ahead and see how long it'll take on the phone here. So it looks like to get to 90%, we're looking at 6 hours and 50 minutes, 6 kilowatts, 196 volts. So if you guys are ever staying at the Palazzo, there is some free charging here. It's actually free, which is pretty cool. So I think I'll leave it plugged in, and we're still waiting for our hotel room. Can't believe we're still waiting to be checked in. But there you guys go. If you guys are ever staying at the Palazzo, free charging here.